Hello and welcome to Ain't Got a Clue. My name is Kae Kurd. That is
Marcus Bronzy. What's happening, man?
We're good. I'm all good.
Before we start the show, Kae, we've got some stuff that we've got.
I was going to say that, but okay, you go.
Save. Let's go. Let's do it.
Do your thing then. Go on.
Do your thing then, bruv. Good.
No, do it, bruv. You want to do it?
You do it,
no, you do it. I ain't got a clue.
You do it.
You got a laptop in front of you, yeah? You got the laptop in front of you, bare fluorescent, and that do it. Oh yeah, shout out Nvidia. They gave us a PC.
Oh my gosh, it's like a disco in here, man. Shout out to them. People come in and they go, "Rah, man, what is that, bruv? What is that? Like an R8, bruv?
Wow.
Like a
wow.
What
yes,
is
you
that?
can really dance."
Anyway, before we start the show, we record a whole bonus episode called More of a Clue right after this one, and there are 2 ways you can access it. Your turn, Kae.
You can get on Patreon. Patreon, Ain't Got a Clue pod. There's loads of bonus episodes, ad-free. You get a video ad-free, and you get early access 24 hours before the people them. And then obviously if there's a bigger community, you lot will get first access to tickets, all of that jazz, all of that Riz.
Yeah, we've got to do that also.
Riz means game, so I don't know why I said that, but here we go.
Yeah. I'm dead with that.
I'm
anyway.
So old.
Yeah.
I'm so old.
Hey guys, Riz. Anyway, yeah, also there's another way that you could check us out. If you're on Apple Podcasts, look for the word subscribe, slap that. In fact, you can try us for free for 3 days. All of our bonus episodes and bonus content with zero ads. All of that.
You can get bonus content.
I don't think they can get through the bonus content in 3 days. I challenge you to do it. If you can, good for you. You have no life. But if you can't, which you will not be able to get through, you can keep on playing just for the price of a coffee. So everything me and Kae have said, for the price of a coffee in 2023, you can enjoy bonus episodes of More of a Clue. Anyway, on with the show.
On with the show, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest.
Hey.
Her name is Kyrah Grey.
Hey, woo!
I'm already jealous of Kyrah. She's performed that at O2. I haven't. There you go. Just immediately off the bat.
What's happening, Kyrah? You got it. You made it here.
I made it.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Kae. Thank you,
Kae.
Thanks, man. So does yours as well, bro. Thank you.
She came from Napa.
Straight from Napa.
Napa. Well, I came back on Wednesday.
Napa.
So is the essence of Sambuca out your system yet?
And
Oli
Ollies.
Ollies.
You know.
Really?
I don't like Sambuca.
Okay, what was that? What was the Ayia drink? Sorry, all my Cypriot friends.
I was there for work, so I was on a cheeky little body. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what's so funny? Yeah, it's so funny because Kyrah, for those who don't know, Kyrah is a fantastic comedian.
Hilarious.
Kyrah was in Ayia Napa performing, and she sent me a message like, "Kae, they're making us share rooms." Woo!
Are we allowed to talk about that?
Fuck it, we ain't clipping this bit. But yeah, they were like, oh yeah, Kae, they're making us share rooms, and I was like, "Rah, boy, did your management not get in touch?"
He was like there taking the piss.
Listen, can you share rooms anymore?
No,
there we go.
No, I don't even know if I can share a room myself sometimes, bruv.
You and your thoughts, it's too much.
Sometimes
it's too much.
What's going on in it? This place is a fucking mess.
Do you know when sometimes people go, "Why do you need a big hotel room?"
Yeah.
You don't understand, bro.
Man.
Huh?
You don't understand. You do need it.
Yeah, you do need it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I need to have a bit where I relax, and a bit where I sleep, and a bit where I get changed. Yeah, and I can't. I love see that. See, she's coming in the chemistry.
The ad libs are popping, innit?
And your bathroom can't be like. I can't share a bath with somebody, like a bathroom like that with somebody.
It's crazy.
Man, unless it's like, I'm saying, your best mate from uni.
Yeah.
Shut up.
But yeah, no. So how was that? How was that experience in Ayia Napa?
It was.
Was it older people?
It was calm. Yeah, it was older crowd. So like, I think the average age was like
that
late
32?
40s. No.
Yeah. These are from back in the day, bruv.
35.
Back in the day, they were like 30.
Like
the oldest was 60s, and the average was like late 40s. So that's why when I went on stage, I was like, "Is anyone dating?" There was no noise. I was like, "Is anyone in a relationship?" There was no noise. I was like, "Anyone in a situationship?" Everyone went, "Boop, boop, boop." I said, "So you lot tell me this doesn't end?" So I've got 30 years of situationships left in me.
Do you know I got a statistic someone sent me, which is like apparently like sexually transmitted diseases is rife amongst old people.
Yeah. They're active,
They're active, and also they're like, well, we ain't gonna have no kids, so I don't have to bag up.
But,
you know what I mean?
But do you know what it also is though? I think at that level, for example, as a man, right, if they're getting a hard on, they're like, I'm
not wasting that, bro.
I don't know how long this is gonna last. So the moment like they pull out for a bit of contraception, try and put it on and
it's
whatnot,
done. You're asleep. It's nap time.
They're like, that's so peak. They're like, I have 40 seconds before
Don't waste
this
Don't waste it.
Like the slightest thing can put you off at that age as well.
Go now.
Yeah.
Go now.
Yeah, but the slightest
You might forget.
You think things give you the ick now, yeah? Wait until you've had 30 years of this shit, right?
I'm really not looking forward to it.
Yeah, and then someone's gonna give you how old are you now? 25?
25.
Yeah, wait until like you're 45. Imagine the amount of ick that's gonna build up, right? Somebody could just like smell the wrong way, look at you the wrong way, and you'll be like, oh, he ruined it.
I'm like that now.
Are you?
Really? What's a recent ick?
A recent ick. Do you know? I don't like when it's like if I offer to pay for something, it's like, oh, whoa, big spender. I hate that shit.
What? Who's that? Get into this.
Like when like they'll be like, oh, okay, go on then, money girl. That I hate that. I hate that, like, because to me, I don't know what it's insinuating.
I feel like you just date guys in tracksuit bottoms.
I don't. I actually don't. I don't.
Let her land this one before we start marrying, innit?
No.
Kay came with a shovel today, innit? Yeah. Good.
Because I've heard like other women say that as well. Like it's just. It's one thing you allow me to pay. I'm not even going to get at you for allowing me to pay, but it's the comment as well. Oh, money girl. Oh, big spender. What? That in itself.
That just like shows a level of immaturity.
Immaturity level, innit?
Yeah.
But have you? When did you realise that men are stupid and immature?
No, but you just let them pay.
How long have you known for?
You just let them pay and go, sugar mama.
Yeah.
I feel like I've...
When did it dawn upon you? And for those that don't think I'm pandering to Kyrah, this is my opinion all the time. Men are stupid.
They are.
And we are stupider.
Period.
Yeah.
I feel like I really...
Well, there, buddy.
I really started to understand like 4 years ago. I think 21, I was like, you lot are dumb.
Yeah.
You lot are
And is that when you started going for
dumb,
older
dumb.
men after that?
Yeah.
And then you
But to be
realise,
fair,
and then you were
I always
like,
kind of have
not
gone
old
for
enough.
men that are a bit older than me.
Yeah.
Like I haven't my age since
I'm trying to think where I was at 25, right? And it's like, it's so funny. Were you ever in that situation where you saw the girls of your age and they were dating guys much older than you and they had like the cars and you were like...
That was like secondary school though when guys were thinking like that, no?
Well, I think we're bordering on the on the unacceptable behaviours of them guys that were like cruise bicycles. What's going on here?
In a Fiat Punto.
Fucking with 6x9s. Your music is 95% bass. You get me?
Fucking nonsense.
Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah. But,
no, like even like right now, like for example, financially, you're a lot better than you were at 25.
Of course.
So if you wanted to be out in these streets, you could be doing a lot of madness.
Do you know what? I look back at my spending and I go, how did you buy that stuff then? That's how I think. I was like, why? Where? And I was just like, disposable income, innit? Like when I was younger, when I was like teens, you got nothing else, bruv. Your check comes in, yeah? Well, you got to pay your phone bill, yeah? Your Oyster card,
That's
yeah?
it.
Yeah? I wasn't even on Oyster card. I was on a travel card. Yeah, your travel card. What have you got? What have you got to worry about? So everything else is like you're flush, innit? You get me? But then, you know, I look back though. I do look back and I think they were very accommodating of your immaturity. That's what I think. But I did see girls with older guys, and I was like, you know what?
I get it.
I don't know what they got.
Yeah, no, I get it. If I could drive if I could be in the passenger seat of a
best friends ride
of a GLA or something, like I would do it.
What was a hot car back then?
I think it's more so like
a Volkswagen.
I was gonna say a Renault Megane. I was like, he's got a Renault Megane with tints, you know. And the sound system is
got
sounding.
the black Vauxhall Astra.
What?
Oh my god!
What?
Bruv.
Is that the Fed car? The Fed car one, isn't it? Anyway, sorry, Kyrah, you were saying.
Oh, what was I even saying? I think that it's more so with. I don't think it's like about the men that have money. Well, not for me anyway. I think it's literally just maturity, and I think it's just the men that are my age, or even like get approached by like 20-year-olds. Like, yeah, but some guy came to me the other day on the bus. And he was like, I'm 20. And I said, you're too young for me. And he was like, yeah, but let me explain something to you. Yeah, my mum passed away last year and I'm the man of the house now. So I need to understand, yeah, that I have way more responsibility than any of the men your age. And I'm just like, sir, I'm so sorry you went through that. But you're still 20 years old. Like, I don't know what you want me to say.
He got a therapy session out of you as he was trying to chirpse you.
So that's the level guys are going for. So he's pulling out the violin for you, yeah, whilst trying to strong arm the chirps. That is mental.
To be fair, though,
but what you need to understand is, yeah, I've gone through things.
Yeah, I'm not like the guys your age.
Yeah,
mentally, I'm above them, and I'm just like, on your birth certificate, it hasn't changed.
So are you dating now, or
I'm dating. I'm
No, him.
No, not no.
Yeah, he was quite a nice guy actually.
After a while,
He was lovely,
By the end of the bus journey.
Keeps calling me big spender. That's what I'm saving his phone as. Mess mad out here.
No, I actually refuse to date younger. Like I wouldn't even do a year younger.
Really?
Yeah, not at the moment. I don't know why.
I'm gonna sound really stupid and petty now. A month younger.
No, that's if you're in the same year as me, that's fine.
Same school year or
same
year
school
of birth.
year.
Yeah.
Same school
Okay,
year.
yeah.
I can let that run, but
When were you born? August.
Yeah, August.
I don't know.
15th of August.
That's a bit.
Big man.
You never had your birthday in school, did you?
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
Do you get guys approaching you after gigs?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Because a lot of women go, guys don't approach you after gigs. A lot of female comedians.
No, I do get them approaching me, but a lot of them will make small talk and then like follow me on Instagram and then try, oh, you were amazing today, by the way. I just wanted to let you know that.
So what? They'll see you in person. I find that.
What did they say to you in person?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you were amazing. I just want to say, oh, hilarious. Can I follow you on the gram? I was like, yeah, cool, man, please. And then that's when I'll get the DM.
And the
Just wanted
DM.
to let you know again that you were amazing.
I would love to see that smile for real next time.
Man. God forbid. A lot of people take quotes from my videos and put it in the DMs. That sit up on the cocky one, they are rinsing that. And I don't know. It's ridiculous, man.
So for context, you've got a joke where you say sit on put a cocky.
Yeah.
And they're taking that and putting it in DMs.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair,
I mean, it's flattering to get a quote back at you, innit? But of all things, innit?
It's just that one, innit?
That's so have you ever been on a date with a fan? Like someone that followed you?
I wouldn't call them a fan.
Oh.
There was someone that approached me after a show. And the way he approached me, I was like, oh, go on then. Do you know what I mean? So, and then
Why? What did he say?
he was just like, oh, I just think you were amazing. I just wanted to know if I could get the chance to get to know you. I've got this gallery that I want to go to. I was like,
Like gallery?
He was talking for like 5 minutes. So by the end of it, I was like,
Oh, go on.
all right.
He just wore you down. It's fucking all right then,
Go on
mate.
then, man.
That is so funny because female comedians always say you don't really get approached at gigs, and if you do, it's a fucking weirdo that's trying to neg you.
I get the weirdos as well. It's not, don't get me wrong, it's not like bare people approach me after a gig. I feel like as a female comic, you get less attention from the opposite sex than the male comics do. I know some male comics are absolute whores out here. Just
Well, name and
whores.
shame.
No, I'm not going to name and shame. We're not going to do that. But they have the opportunity to.
How dare they?
Because I think
How dare they?
being a funny man is just this. It's just a bit easier than being a funny woman. Do you know
How
what
is
I mean?
it?
Yeah, I think so.
You reckon?
I think so.
I think you got a point. But yeah, let's get into that then.
I feel like as a man, all you really need to do is be funny. You can get anyone. You can get
Really?
anyone. I've seen some questionable looking people but
With
they're
comedians.
funny, but they're funny.
Oh, right.
Have you
You
right.
get the bad bees.
I maintain, yeah.
Yeah.
If Rihanna had like half hour with me,
You know what? I admire that confidence. I admire that confidence. And
I
just
reckon
saying
she'd
that
be like, "Do you know
and
what?
believe in it. If you're not watching the YouTube
bro,
video right
I'm
now,
fully in.
just look at the... I want Kae to keep talking. Put the camera on Kae so you just see the confidence.
Two Diet Cokes in, well, I'm
Diet Cokes
hyper. I reckon she'd be like, "Oh my god, you're so funny," and then you get me,
Get me.
But yeah,
No, but I do say I feel like personality wise, I could make you fall in love with me in like a week, man. Like
Do you think?
Like, I could.
Fucking hell, you guys are oozing.
if I
The
could
confidence
try,
levels
no.
in there are high. I like this.
No,
Go
but
on.
it's just
but
like personality wise, I'm just
Yeah.
like.
You got this.
I do voices.
I do accents. I do all of it, man.
You know,
where would you go? Where else could you go?
I'm witty off the cuff.
Yeah, you guys are killing it today. I'm loving this. Yeah, go on.
Don't kill me,
I
man.
can do anything in the moment. You're not gonna find anyone better than me. Don't expect me to dress up every day.
No, that's one thing. You're getting Crocs and
I
trackies.
saw
man, on a regular
Kyrah on
basis.
road around my area when I was in the barbers one day, and I was like, "What the fuck is it? Is that Kyrah?" I was like, "What are you doing around here?"
You
bro?"
look kind of like Kyrah, you know? Is it one of them
I
ones?
came back from the gym.
Seen.
He
Were
always
you
at
were you
me.
crocking in the gym?
I was crocking in the gym.
By the way,
and then
spud
they
me,
told-
my
thank
guy. You know,
man.
because
Yeah, these are the Croc
I'm not
family.
gonna lie.
right
I've tried not to get into it too much on the pod. There have been people that have tried to say stuff off mic, and I've had to check them for Croc
How
talk.
dare
innit?
they?
Yeah,
I
that's
don't.
what I say. Kyra's a Crocs wearer.
You tried to at me one time.
No, I was like, raw, like you're wearing them on stage. That is
You
what
see that tone? You see that tone? Raw.
Yeah, right.
Wearing them on stage.
But I, all right, so I just think on stage, it's a bit of a mad one, innit?
I don't
It's like
think
going
so.
on stage in sliders.
I'm not there yet, but I can see the possibility of it. Like they are
Yeah, but you're
creeping
not
into my
comedian.
life. No, but I'm on stage as well. So I was like, they're creeping into
They're
my life.
comfortable.
And when I see you on stage with Crocs, I'm like jealous of the comfort that you have on your
Yeah,
feet.
that's
Because I had to
what it
wear
is.
hard shoes yesterday. And we can talk
Horrible.
about that in a bit. But can we just? I want you to, because I got backup today. I want to get this out
You
for
were
the
like
podcast.
gel,
Innit?
like little gel things. in
We'll
your
get into that in a sec. Yeah, but Kyrah, I just want to say, just so people understand,
Yeah.
you're 25, right?
Yeah.
You can buy probably any shoe that you want right now, yeah. Yet you choose to wear Crocs. So does that not say something about why you wear them?
It says a lot.
Because for me, it's
comfortable.
it's
Bro,
comfort,
they're like
right?
They're the
60,
most
70
comfortable.
pounds though.
There you
And what's
go.
your point, Kae?
Yeah.
What's the
For
point?
sandals.
It's
bro.
not sandals.
They're not-
They're
they're not sandals.
He's not understanding.
Bro,
you
they
can't
are-
decorate your sandals.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't want to decorate. Why am I buying something half finished?
It's not half finished. It
What
gives
am I
you the
buying?
opportunity.
You can express yourself with them, yeah. But that's not for me. It's just comfort. It's just pure comfort. If I'm honest with you, Kyrah. Like
Yeah.
when I put them on, because I was a skeptic, yeah, and I was in a Foot Locker and I thought, yeah, go on. And there's some Mandalorian ones. I'm a bit of a nerd. Let me put them on my feet. And
Yeah.
I stepped into two clouds.
Ugh. You feel like you're walking on air.
I was like, I'm levitating right
It's
now.
crazy.
I'm not standing right now. So why should I sacrifice my comfort
For you.
for a little tick or 3 stripes on my crepes?
Oh,
yeah,
be for real.
you get me? For fashion, yeah.
It's embarrassing.
Get me? You're 25. You feel like a big woman. I'm a big man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Who
get
am I
it.
trying to impress out here?
Do you know what I mean?
I'm not trying to impress anyone.
For who?
Yeah. There you go.
As long as you got personality.
There you go.
You're
What have we
bad
all got?
vibes,
We got
man.
personality.
Exactly.
Bags of
There you go.
personality,
Bags. There you go.
originality.
Got a microphone. I got to be.
Was he there last night?
So yeah, that's it. So it's a comfort thing that you wear
It
them
is a
for.
comfort thing, and I've worn them on stage a couple times, and I've made jokes out of it, which I think is actually quite funny. But it's more so because I am,
Which I personally, in my humble opinion, think I was
Right.
rather hilarious
The
when I
level-
was on stage. I made a reference to my own footwear,
It
and
was
let me
funny.
tell you,
Stop being
the
bad
laughs
vibes,
it got.
okay?
No, I'm not being bad vibes.
Do you know
I
what
feel
it
like
is?
you lot
I'm
both
a-
walked past the mirror this morning and went, "Yep." You looked at the mirror when you
No,
lot,
no, no,
you
no,
went,
no.
"Yeah."
I
Good
got,
work.
So,
Kae
so
did
for
that.
context,
Kae did that.
Nah, both of you did
That's
it.
what,
I feel
when
like
I see Kae make the post like this, I'm like, yeah, Kae's having a good day. You're enjoying
what do you
yourself
mean,
today.
bro?
You're enjoying yourself today. innit?
Listen, yeah. Listen, please. For the love of God, I've had about 5 hours sleep, yeah?
Yeah.
And for me at this age, I get a headache when I get 5
Oh,
hours.
do you get that as well?
Bro, it's just a long-lasting headache. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
man.
we're like,
I think that's called a migraine. Actually,
no, it's just lack of
It's an
sleep.
old
No.
grain.
You
Yeah,
just not
it's
sleep.
It's an old grain.
It's an old grain.
Yeah. You know, like when you first had, you ever have you had your first hangover yet? Like, because they come in, like, you're a drinker or just like a couple of drinks?
I don't really get hangovers like that. Like I'll
See.
be tired
Yeah.
and a bit groggy the next day,
See.
but in terms of like I'm
Yeah.
dying.
That used to be me. Yeah.
Oh.
So when you get your first, it's coming. Yeah. When you get your first hangover, you know it. See what Kae's talking about? It's an old grain. That's what it is. You wake up
so,
and the
so for
tiredness.
example, we pushed this record back an hour because me and Marcus were out last night, yeah?
Yeah.
And I told Marcus, I was like, yeah, maybe we should push back the record. And he's like, you don't drink. He's like,
I'm thinking that because
yeah. He's like, you don't drink. And I was like, I'm old.
And you know what I said? Consider it done. Because I was like, Kae, if you're old, I'm old as well, bruv.
But
So me
how-
and Kae left
but-
the venue sober yesterday, by the way, and we're both here going, yeah, rough night, bruv. rough night.
But the funniest thing is, though,
Yeah.
yeah, when you woke up this morning, you were like, fucking hell, I could have done with 2 hours.
Bro, I'll be honest with you. I hope you're proud of me. I got up and I went for a run today.
oh wow,
I saw that.
very proud of you.
Don't
But
ask any questions about the distance.
Right.
Don't ask about times.
500 meters.
Let's just
Right,
say there could be I filmed the 5 seconds of fast running for a stunt on the gram. But let's not get into details. But I left the house in running clothes. I sweated and I came back. Okay?
Have you ever done that where you
ran
go,
around the corner.
today I'm going to go for a run, bruv. Like, today's the day. Like, have you ever seen that meme where it's like, tomorrow, training, one stood? You know the guy who was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
yeah.
that meme, yeah?
I'm up there with them.
Yeah, I'm up there with him, yeah.
them,
And you're like, you know what? Today, I am gonna go for a run. Today is the day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna I'm up for it, yeah. And you think you've still got the level of fitness that you had when you were running 5Ks consistently, or when you were like in school, or whatever.
Yeah.
You
5K,
get-
slow down.
Bro, you
I've
get
never been that.
you've never run 5K.
I don't think. So. I don't think. So.
Anyway, you get 100 meters in, and you're like, ooh.
I've stopped fooling myself. Like I'm not a runner. I hate running.
So what
I
do you
hate
do?
it. I'll bang gym. Gym is my vibe.
What, as in, like,
I'll do weights.
squats?
I'll do the staircase
Love
machine.
that. Love
You know
that.
what I mean?
Love that.
It's
love
a bit
that.
of me. I can't run. I've tried. I used to jog with my mum like during lockdown.
Boring as fuck,
It's
innit?
horrible, man, and it just hurts.
It does.
I don't enjoy it.
I put this to you both, yeah? Have you ever seen anyone going for a run and enjoying it and smiling?
No.
No. But
You look like, oof, just went for a run.
Yeah.
I feel great.
Yeah.
When I've gone for runs,
Yeah.
I've just done it because I'm like, this is good for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then I've realized my body type
Yeah.
is not
Yeah. Exactly.
conducive to it.
It's horrible.
Right? So I know last episode we were fucking going at people that start cycling in their 30s.
Why
I might have to get a bike in my
Big
30s.
man.
You're laughing at people that cycle in their 30s.
It's just
Yeah.
like a bit of like a thing, like when you see the people done. For me personally, it's when people done Lycra with sponsorship on it, but you're not sponsored in it. You know what I'm talking about,
Oh yeah,
All that
like you're in the
sponsorship.
Tour de France, bro.
Yeah,
you're
man.
cycling around Lewisham, bro.
bro.
No, but do you
You're
know what I
doing
mean?
10k up a canal. Yeah, there's no cameras on you. Yeah. Good work today, boys.
No,
Good
do
work,
you know
lads.
what it is for me?
I
You
just
know
hate
the
cyclists,
glasses.
period.
That's what it. The wraparounds. You know the wraparound, the mirror
wraparound
ones.
Yeah, man.
So yeah. So all you can
All
see
you
is
hear-
your bamboozlement in your face as they go past you.
And
Yeah.
as they go past, we can hear it.
I honestly just hate cyclists, period. It's
Really?
It's not the age. I hate
Let us not clip
every
this
single
bit
one of
because you will get abused for 6 months straight
boy.
on
yeah.
Twitter.
Are you-
I
is
will,
that
like-
is that driving? Is that from
Yeah,
driving?
because from driving, man. I just like why are you? It's the ones that will be in the middle of the road, taking up a whole car's space.
It's because the laws changed, so they're allowed to do that now.
They're
And
also
they're
legally
so
allowed.
entitled, man.
They're legally now allowed to ride two up, so two cyclists next to each other.
Yeah,
so
no,
even
you're
though they could be behind each other and
violating.
take up less space, they can take up
You're
the whole. So you can't
violating.
overtake. And also now, if they undertake you and something goes wrong, they're in the right now. That is true. That is true.
Yeah, see, this is why I was saying we should redo theory tests because look at her face, gone.
Look at the anger in Kyrah's face, you know. Gone are the days where she could kick open a door and knock one off if they got too lippy in it.
Can't even punch off a cyclist anymore.
moments when-
What's my Britain coming to? I can't punch
Yeah.
off a cyclist anymore.
What? Back in my day, Kyrah's there pulling in cyclists, headlock, quick noogie, punch him out. Yeah, there you go. Let you listen, pussy.
No, there's. Oh no, I can't, man. I really.
By the
they
way,
stress me out.
Look at
I
the
have
stress
no- I
levels
have
on
no
your
really
face.
upset me.
If I have no beef with cyclists, if you're listening to this while cycling, thank you very much. Join the Patreon.
Oh, don't try to get them on me and try to set like you guys aren't
Sorry.
involved. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So how much do you hate cyclists then?
You know, not that much. Hey,
a
everyone's
scale of 1 to
entitled.
10.
Everyone's entitled to be on the road.
Yeah, I
You
think
know
what
I
it
mean?
boils down to is like I cycle and I drive, so I get it. I think if you only do one and don't do the other, you don't have road awareness. That's where the beef is, isn't it? That's where you see it really kick
My
off,
friend
like.
just got hit off a my friend that you think's absolutely hilarious. He got hit off a bike recently at a roundabout. Just went flying. It's mad. And like I was like, and why are you not in a neck brace?
Mad.
If I got hit by a car,
I would have been like,
I'd have been like,
Yeah.
have you been injured at work? Get me that number, bro.
I would have had all the compensation. Are you crazy?
It's like recently, did you see when ASAP Rocky was at the Met Gala and he jumped over that girl?
Mm-hmm.
And then she just like put a picture up and was like, oh yeah, ASAP Rocky just jumped over me.
I've been over the railing like this. 'Cause there's no way. How dare you? What do you mean? Jump on my neck to get over the railing? You think I want to stand here?
Yeah.
I would have
I would've
been
collapsed.
in all sorts of like lawsuits there,
Yeah.
bro. I'd have been like, oh yeah, no, I've got PTSD.
Yeah.
I've got embarrassment from like the whole world. I've gone viral. Like anyway.
Whatever happened to that woman that Miguel leg dropped? Do you remember that one as well? At the concert when he tried to jump over and they put the wrestling music over it. They went, no. Like
Yeah,
that.
that was fucking crazy.
Why
The
did
one
he do
where-
that?
I don't know. It's like when someone tries to do something cool or sexy and they
I think
flop
he
in
was
it, do you
singing
know what
"Do
I
You
mean?
Like Drugs?" and then and then just went to her. Well, you're gonna be on a lot of them from now.
Yeah.
But anyway, no. Back to what we were saying though, right? Like, so as you hit a certain age, you're just gonna get this headache if you haven't had enough sleep, and you just have to deal with it.
Sometimes I do just. That does just happen. But I'm also someone that's just tired 24s. Like, all
Do you
the
get
time.
enough sleep?
I don't know.
What's your
Debatable.
lifestyle like?
Boy? I feel like
Are you healthy or?
I'm
Big
quite
drinker.
healthy. I go to gym quite regularly. I eat quite well. My issue is I don't eat enough.
You don't, Why are women like that, bruv? The girls are, I forgot to eat today. What do you mean you forgot to eat, bruv?
No, I'll have like one more times. All right, so if I go gym in the morning, I won't eat before I go gym. Maybe I'll have a protein shake. Maybe.
Okay, cool.
Or a
Some
protein
eggs.
bar.
Cool.
Don't have time for that. Then I get back and then I'll have a lunch. I'll have a solid lunch. And
Cool,
sometimes
What's
that
your
fills
lunch?
me up.
What's your lunch or what's your solid lunch?
Sometimes it'll be like some chicken, some roasted vegetables. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
yeah, some
Jesus.
avocado. Yeah, yeah, some coleslaw. Yeah, solid. Then more time I have a show in the evening, but that will fill me up. Then when I get back from the show, I'm too tired, and it's also late, so I just go to sleep.
It's good not to eat late. It's good not to eat late, though, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's tempting, though. It's good not to eat
Listen.
late.
But sometimes if I'm busy during the day and I've got a show, I'll probably squeeze in one meal, and I'll be a meal and a
What's
coffee.
the hardest part of gigging, do you find?
I think it's more like just
Traveling.
the traveling. Listen.
I thought you were going to say the hotels, but we'll get to that.
Oh no, fuck the hotel.
The other week, I was on my last legs. I nearly collapsed. I had to drive to Wales. And I had to drive to Wales 2 weeks ago as well, but that was Cardiff, so it wasn't that bad. I had to drive to McKinlith.
McKinlith, yeah, there's a festival there.
5.5 hours there and back.
Do you know what? Don't even listen.
It was a great gig, but bro,
I've got
So what do you do for the 5 hours? Because that's like a sleep for me. What do you like?
5.5 hours,
Yeah.
bruv. You pull your hair out, bruv. You listen to a podcast and you get bored of people's voices.
Yeah.
And then you're like, let me listen to music. And then you're bored of music.
Yeah.
Switch on radio, bored of radio. And then you're like, oh shit, I still got 3 hours left.
yeah.
At what point in the drive, Kyrah, were you just like, it's time to listen to silence?
I can't do that.
Really?
I don't like
Nah, it's
listen.
the way back that's the worst as well because you end up wanting to fall asleep.
Yeah, I was knackered as well, man. And I was sick. I had the flu. So it was just,
Have you
there was
ever-
so many things happening, man.
Bro, do you know how many have you ever had a long drive home?
Yes.
I remember once I was driving back from Leeds late at night, and I was tired, bruv, right? I bought a bottle of water just to slap onto my face every 2
Really?
minutes.
Yeah.
I'll have like,
you know the ones where they're like,
can't
where they're
lie,
like,
oh,
the
thingy,
yeah.
the
squeezy
thing on the
one.
squeezy one. So I was going,
Yeah.
I had like music all the way up. I had the
Yeah.
windows down. I was like,
Early on the DJing thing, when I wasn't getting the travels booked in, that's what I'd have to do. I was a serial, all windows down on the M6, coming back from Manchester to get into radio, or whatever, like 6 a.m.
I was in Milan the other day, innit?
Yeah.
And I had to get so my hotel was by the airport because I figured I'd rather take the hit and pay for the cab to my hotel in the night rather than in the morning wake up and go, where's a cab and all of that stuff. So whatever. It was 105 euros in it, but that's by the by. Anyway, this guy, when I got into the car, he just put all the windows down and put the music all the way up. And I was like, oh my days, this guy is tired,
He's
bro.
tired.
When I told him like airport, he was like, oh, Malpensa. I was like, oh, fuck, bro. And he was like, okay. And then I'm like trying to like get him gassed about like the football and stuff. And he's like, but I knew we were in trouble in it. The guy and then he kept on putting the music up and it was like Ed Sheeran. Like, and I'm like,
That's not going to keep you awake.
it was the radio, innit? It was
Oh, see, no, I've got dancehall blazing.
dance.
Or it's hip hop.
Okay.
And I'm just focused. I've got 2 Red Bulls. And I'm ready.
Wow,
I'm ready.
that's
I'm
how you
ready.
know, innit? You got the backup one, innit?
You can't have a
just
lot
in
of Red
case.
Bulls in that, right? What's been the hardest part of stand up for you so far? Because how long have you been going now?
Almost 4 years now.
Yeah, how long? How? What's the hardest part for you? Maintaining friendships.
Maintaining friendships has been fine. I think it's more like it's the lack of time. Like, and not everyone understands that you don't always have time and you're not available.
Yeah.
And you can go like 3-4 months without having a free day, and people don't really get that. So I think it's that, and it's also
I
just
remember those days.
it's the pressure of writing for me because once things go viral, you feel like you don't want to use that anymore.
No, you can't. Yeah, you
Well,
can't.
I will. Because you know what is peak? The Comedy Central thing, yeah. I wrote that joke just before I did that.
Okay.
So the fact that it blew up, I was like, oh, fuck, man. I've got to write something else. Like,
And who shared that? Loads of famous people shared that, didn't they?
yeah, a lot of people did, man.
Was-
Summer Walker shared it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. it was
R&B
crazy.
singer, yeah.
Yeah.
I swear, like I saw loads of blue tick sharing that.
Yeah. It's on, there's one of my clips is on 18 million views.
19
million.
million views.
Yeah. So
I know your Chugger one
It's
was
like-
doing bits as well, innit?
Which one?
The Chugger one. You're like the charity mugger, innit? The person that came up to you.
Oh, the guy that robbed me.
Yeah.
Oh no, the charity guy at the
Yeah.
station. Yeah. That did well.
The clip that you were talking to camera.
And I was like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, I told you should do more of that stuff. That video was hilarious.
Fucking jokes, man.
That's what, when you start being like that all the time, I think like even on stage and stuff, there is no limit to where you're gonna go in this thing. Like it's just that was so funny because I was like, I was watching it. I was like, this is fucking funny, and I don't laugh at anything people put up.
Kae scares me. I never know if he actually finds me funny or not because he just doesn't laugh.
Baba was saying that though. Baba came on here and was like, when he watches things with me and he's laughing and then he sees me not laughing, he's like.
No, because you feel like real, like. Am I just unintelligent?
No.
Am I finding this funny?
No, I've just been jaded. Like,
but
I'll find people funny and go, that's funny.
Yeah, do you know what? I think it's a comedian thing because there's a lot of, I'll sit at a show and I know something's funny, but I can't really laugh at things all the time. Sometimes if something's really funny, I'm dying. Or if I feel like someone isn't getting their reaction I feel like they deserve, I'll laugh loud. But 9 times out of 10, I don't really laugh watching other comics.
No, I don't.
Because I'm taking your jokes in.
You're studying it.
But it's like a magician knowing the tricks as well
Yeah.
sometimes. So sometimes you can see somebody writing something or like they start performing it on stage and you're like, I know where this is going. And immediately it takes the fun out of it. So you're like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, I see where this is going. It's cool. And the whole thing about comedy is shock and surprise. And once that element is gone, it's not as enjoyable. So that's why when people go, oh, it's too predictable, that they don't find it funny. But for us, because we're in it, we can sort of see. We're like, oh, but there's times where you're like, oh, that's funny. But I mean, I'm not laughing, but it's not like it's not funny. But
yeah, that's really funny. Well done.
That's Kae though.
No. I genuinely find I'll be like, so that's funny. But I'm not. I just don't. I can't laugh.
That is hilarious.
Sometimes
so you're like
when I'm on stage and I see Kae laugh at a joke, then I'm like, yeah.
So you're like the human equivalent of when I like write crying smiley face, crying smiley, lol lol LMAO, and at home I'm just like
straight,
But that's me.
Like,
I do that on
on.
a regular. I'm dying.
Yeah. Hey, I'm on the floor. No, I'm seated.
I'm
seated.
I'm seated.
I'm legit like that though, but like for most things, I find like really weird things funny now, like that make me laugh. Like if my dog does something silly, I'll. But it's that like I don't laugh at much.
Do you look at Riot and say that was funny? Good dog.
I laugh more when I'm here, recording this, than I do anywhere else.
Oh, safe.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, but that's probably why I enjoy it.
Oh, yeah, it's jokes. Very funny. Kyrah, like, do you remember the moment when you were like, I'm gonna do this? Because it was like 4 years ago now. You're like, fuck it, I'm gonna be a comedian. I'm gonna do this.
It's like, no disrespect, but like, it's not something that a lot of young women get into.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
So what was that moment when you decided like, fuck it, I'm going for this?
I think because like I've always
wanted to go to pubs and like back rooms of pubs.
Yeah, I've always wanted to perform in places where people don't appreciate me. I think it's
just McKinley. You know, I've always wanted to go on 5.5 hours.
Love Wales.
Yeah.
I feel like because I've always like done things, but I've never felt passionate about them. And I think there was a show I did, and I was just like, I felt it. I was just like, this is. Do you know what I mean? I was just like, right.
Do you know what's so funny? That because there must have been a time you watched a comedian and gone, I could do this.
No, I've never. But it's the opposite for me. Because comedy is something that I never thought I could do. Because I just felt like I could never stand in front of all those people and tell jokes. So it's not until I was kind of forced to do it, and I was like, right, I'm good at this.
You were forced to do it?
Like I did it as a part of my module in uni. That's how I started.
What did you do?
What did you study at uni?
Drama.
Okay.
Why's your face like that? It's not a real subject. It's
No.
okay.
I was like,
hey, listen, I can't lie though.
No.
The exams are easy though, isn't it?
The exam, first of all, I actually didn't have any exams.
There we fucking go.
So that's what the face
There we go.
I had practical exams, but I had essays on regs.
All right, wait,
essays,
what uni
man.
did you go to?
Kent.
Okay. Right.
Why is he laughing?
Do you know what I mean?
What's funny? What's funny?
See, now he's laughing.
Do you
We're like, oh, so that's real funny. Why is that?
No, I went to Kent Uni to perform so many times, like
it?
Medway campus,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and then there was the other one as well, innit? Canterbury.
That's where I went.
Yeah, I went-
CC, is that CCU?
No, that's CCU is the other one.
Yeah.
That's not,
was
that's
it?
not us.
Right, they're beef. Right, I didn't
No,
know.
that's not beef, but
Let's
like-
open this up. The way that Karen's chest just went.
Listen.
Yo, what? That's the other side, fam. You're really gonna be
you know,
talking
Canterbury, there's one road in and one road out. So I don't know about it. There's one road in, one road out.
No, I didn't mean that.
That was the other side.
It's different. It's different.
So wait, you went to, you thought to yourself, I'm going to pay $9,000 a year to study drama.
Why are you violating? My thing was like, when I went
So you
to
are on
uni,
a plan 2 student loan.
I really want to slap him up. I need everyone to know that. If I slap up Kae, just know there's a reason in it. My thing was like, when I went to uni, I wasn't completely sure what I wanted to do.
Sure.
And I know I did the right thing because if I didn't go to
No,
Kent,
100%. Yeah.
I would have never found stand-up. Do you know what I mean?
Of
And I
course.
kind of knew that there was a reason I was going, but if I'm going to go to uni, I'm going to do something that I enjoy doing. I'm not going to waste 3 years doing something that's going to make me kill myself.
That's so funny because that's not a uni I'd expect you to go. How many black people are there?
There was bare black people.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Canterbury and Medway, we had a hella. There was ACS was
ACS was
active.
popping. That's how you know
ACS
it
was
is.
active.
You measure it on the
What?
ACS. Hey, what's
Do you
the
know what I
what's the ACS saying though?
Do you know
That's
what
what it was.
Do you know what? This might be first choice now. You know,
honestly.
because Thursday nights are popping.
You know when I
Yeah.
went to uni,
Yeah.
my friends would choose like to join the Afro-Caribbean Society.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh right, they're going to like get in touch with their culture and that sort of stuff. And they're like, those events, there were like 5 people there. But when the ACS ran like raves or like social events and stuff, like they were ram out. And I was like,
ACS had the energy, man. That's where the
ACS
real
was
energy
lit,
was.
man.
That's where the party vibes were. Plus, throwing in the fact that you're a drama student as well.
Yeah.
Drama student, ACS vibes. Yeah, you must be partying hard at uni, man.
Yeah. I was having. I had a great time at uni. I'll be honest.
did you?
Fantastic.
So you
time,
don't
yeah.
regret it at all?
I don't regret uni at all.
That's
no.
great.
To that module though, watching
I
some
do.
of your fellow students trying to do stand up and fucking dying must have been hilarious. Because
I
there must be
don't-
people in your course that are like, I want to be a thespian, but they have to do a hot 5.
I don't look at people and be like, oh, you're shit. Like, I don't do that. That's
Give
why
it 5 years.
Sometimes it's so hard to stand next to
However-
Kae, yeah?
however-
Because Kae will chat shit.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get involved.
What do you
in
mean
that.
when I chat shit?
Chat shit.
No, I won't.
Kae will chat shit, man. But like, I'm not, because I feel bad. Like, when I see someone not doing well, I'm like, oh, that could be anyone.
No,
That's peak.
that could be
Do you know what I
anyone,
mean? So I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, I don't look at
Not
people
me,
like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm joking.
not Kae, but you know, anybody else.
I'm joking now.
So like, when people were dying, people were still being supportive. So we were like, oh yeah,
Oh, you got on with that.
I understood where you were going with that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, your deadpan performance was
Listen,
really
that was
was
so
intriguing.
When you
amazing, yeah.
when you die on stage,
Yeah.
and we've all had a death, right?
Yeah.
The last thing I need is people going, "Oh yeah, you did all." Don't tell me I did all right, bruv.
Nah.
Just let me forget this.
Yeah.
Let me pretend I didn't come here.
Yeah, let me just erase it from my memory. You don't need to pretend to me that what I did on stage was good, right? I understand. Like, if anybody knows it was shit, it was me.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think if you would know. And
No,
I
bro.
would, I wouldn't try and pander to you. Like, I've never seen you die. Yeah, I've come to you at the part of your career, Zenith. Yeah, you guys are both killing it on stage.
Yeah.
But if you did have a hard gig and I was checking you afterwards, I'd be like, so we get something to eat. I'm just like, I'm not talking about the gig, bruv. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
We'll get something to eat.
I think that will make me feel worse, you know.
Really?
Just because-
Let's just get something to eat.
Someone not acknowledging how
Yeah.
shit it was.
No.
I'm so hungry. Let's get the fuck
Don't
out of here, man.
But the thing is, I'll do stuff like, yeah, no, man, it's just life though, isn't it?
It's the way it goes. You can't win every time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
man.
Yeah, no, it's just
without the downs, you can't enjoy the ups.
Exactly, it's just ups and downs, smiles and frowns.
Smiles
you know?
and frowns,
It's a
innit? It's a
journey,
journey, innit? Get me.
No, but
and
you know
remember,
what?
bruv, winning ain't the destination, bruv. The
Exactly,
journey is the
exactly.
win.
I'm actually happy it happened. That's
I love that. If
Yeah,
it was
man.
easy, everyone would be doing it.
Yeah,
no,
man.
I'm actually happy it happened, you know, because it just like lit a fire in me
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it's done.
Is there another one where you're just like,
Oh,
wait,
man.
that crowd was shit, man?
I do
Is
that
it
on a
like,
regular
yeah,
basis.
Yeah, that crowd
That
was
wasn't me.
shit.
That was them.
No,
crowd was
I always
horrible.
find it funny, yeah, when somebody will go, oh man, the crowd, and then you go and you're like, nope, that crowd was fine.
Sometimes it is the crowd, though. I'll be honest.
Sometimes it
actually
is. Sometimes it is like, and there's all sorts of variables, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes the crowd might be lit up, and like there's so many variables that go into stand up that fuck it around. Sometimes they'll just be like, well, we've got this event, and we just sort of like everybody's just eating, and we just thought you know, there's a little mic and thing, and you're like, bro, this don't work like that.
Yeah.
Like, respect what I'm doing in it. I'm not some fucking monkey that's just going to be like performing on the side kind of thing. I need to like be respected. So
Something I've realised is that a lot of people don't really rate comedy like that. Like, they don't respect it as an art form.
no, I just think you're chatting shit on stage. Yeah. So.
When you get booked for a banquet and people are eating and there's a whole load of I got booked for a gig Yeah. Before I went on stage, there were gospel singers. There were spoken word artists.
I remember those days. Yeah. That used to be the norm.
But it was and there was bare people. This was a big banquet. Everyone's in suit and tie and cocktail dress.
And you went up in Crocs.
No, I was dressed accordingly. Yeah. Then before I went on, there was this man that went on and he was talking about how his son passed away. His son got stabbed, and he was talking about the black community and how we need to get together and how we need to start working together. And I was like, you want me to come on stage after that and talk about penises and like just Jamaican men? I was like, no, you have not paid attention to I was fuming. I was sitting there like, no, I've got to change everything. I don't know what I'm going to say. I need to change all my material. I was panicking.
I'm going to
leave. I need to walk
100%.
out. Oh, I was so scared. But I went on and it was calm. I managed to worm my way out of it, and everyone actually enjoyed it. But it's just like, I'm not doing no more than dinner or dance banquets.
You want me to talk about penises?
You get me?
But that is mad though. I've had to go on after massive charity fundraisers where they're like, like people are dying from like this, that, the other, whatever. Anyway, now time for some comedy.
People are crying, you know.
Bro, 40 minutes of fundraising, bro. 40 to 45 minutes of fundraising, right? They're talking about like these orphans and like they've got no, and they want you to go on and say, so my name's Kae.
Yeah. And you've eaten as well. So you've eaten food. Someone's made you sad.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a bit much for me.
What was your worst gig?
I think my worst gig was a gig I did in Twickenham.
I think I know where it is.
There was no MC.
Yeah, I know where it is. Yeah.
Like, and I think
old people.
Yeah, man. I went in. There was a guy in a wheelchair and an oxygen mask. I said,
my God.
I said, this is not my crowd. It was just, I went out there and there were just two women at the front laughing the whole time. And then when I got to like some of my other stuff, I had a few more chuckles around the room, but I left that place and I said,
you see that room?
You didn't want to do too much because my man with the oxygen, you wanted to survive your set, innit? Do you know what I mean? You don't want to come out with the.
But even the dressing room in that place ain't a dressing room, innit?
It's just a dark room.
Can we name the place?
I don't want to
I don't want to give them the advertising. Like, but that place, as soon as you hit, you go, oh God, like.
Fuck me, man. I walked into the room and I said, ugh. Because sometimes you just know, like. Do you feel like you know the vibe?
Do you ever? So I do this, yeah. Whenever I go to somewhere to gig, I look at who their local MP is.
I don't do that.
No, I do, so I look at who their local MP is because it gives me a gauge of the kind of town I'm in. So you'll go somewhere and it's like you'll see like it'll be like James Truckle, Conservative MP, right, kind of thing, and he's like comb over hair and all of that sort of stuff, and you're like, oh, so this town is like old fuckers, right? Do you know what I mean? And you go there. And sometimes they're up for a good time. When I see like Lib Dem or like, if you see someone that's got, like, if you go to a town and it's like a proper Labour left-wing town, guarantee you're gonna have a shit gig.
Why did you say that?
Oh my God, offended by everything.
Oh yeah, no, it depends. It depends though.
You need, like, if you go to gig in Islington.
Yeah.
Have I gigs in Islington? I think I have.
They're like nice. They give you everything. They're so nice and.
They're so nice.
They're so nice, but like they're just nice and supportive to everybody. But I need someone.
Okay.
Have you? I went. Oh, where was it? It was some Tory town. They fucking loved it.
Tory town.
Oh, they loved it.
Loved that.
I love gigging to Tory towns. I don't know. I found.
Is that your preference now then?
Bro, right wing crowds.
Yeah.
They can have a laugh at themselves.
Is it?
Yeah.
They
so
know
like,
they're racist, isn't it? So a lot of them just like.
Fucking good point, mate. Good point. Yeah.
No, like if you take the mick out of them, they're like fair enough kind of thing. Like but you go to something and you're like, actually I found that really like, you're like, chill out, man. It's a joke, bruv.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've had anyone offended at my stuff yet.
Yet. It's coming.
Yeah.
Like your style of comedy from like, and I'm not a comedian, obviously. Like you've got real high energy. Like you come in and kick the fucking doors off. Like is that like how you always want your comedy to be? Because I feel like your storytelling is really interesting as well. Because you're quite like, is it called observational? Like is that what it's called? Like is that what the energy level that you feel like you always bring to material? Or are you going to be changed that now? Because what I noticed about when I saw you gig recently was it Leicester Square. Yeah. Like you're literally like kick the doors off. Come in, fuck it off, fuck it up and fuck off. Is that the style?
Yeah, I feel like I like to start it off with energy.
Yeah.
Because then the crowd are like, oh, what's she gonna? Yeah. what's she gonna say? I've noticed when people come on stage and they're quite quiet or like, yeah, hi guys.
How are you all doing today?
The audience adopt that kind of like apologeticness and they're like, oh, okay, let's hear what they've got to say. But they're not that receptive. They're not really listening to you. So I like to come on and I like to make sure you lot are engaged. That's why I say like, is this person here? Because then they're like, yeah, or is this person inside? Yeah. And then they're more involved. So I like the energy to be high, man. I like people to be listening to what I'm saying, to be engaged, take something from it. I don't know. I feel like it's my vibe, man.
What do you want to do? What's the end goal?
Everything.
Everything, the one.
Everything.
Yeah, like honestly.
Everything, Simba.
I want to just see how far I can take my career.
You were acting recently, weren't you?
Yeah, man. What?
Nines' video.
Nines,
I was going to say, the drama degree. You finished the degree, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously.
Well, you get 2-1.
Don't disrespect
Don't ask questions.
Why?
It's like the run, bro.
Yeah, I did
Don't
get
ask
2-1.
questions, bro.
But it was an upper 2-1. So don't try to disrespect me. Like, not everyone gets a first, innit? I wasn't. Do you know
I got
what?
a Desmond.
What's that?
2-2.
Oh, don't try to come to me.
No, I did biomedical sciences.
Biomedical science, okay. 2-1 to 2-1, Kate. Do you know what I mean? Like,
And that was what I learned when I left uni. I was like, so
Exactly.
what? Hold on, I could have just done any degree and I got 2-1.
man.
Look at my degree. It means a lot more than that one.
I actually hit a point where I was like, I could get a first if I really, really, really put energy into
But
it.
you
And I
look
was
too
just
like try
like,
hard, innit? You're like,
It's not even that. It just the essays got to a point, right, where it was just. I was like, you're doing too much. You're asking too much of me.
what are drama essays like?
Just long, man.
About
Just
what though? Like,
3,000, 4,000 word essays.
About what?
Whatever
The
we're
stage.
studying. You're quite a cunt, aren't you?
yeah.
Quite a cunt, Kate. Yeah.
He's
Quite a little
No,
prick.
but I'm trying to
Hey,
understand.
Kay is a wizard at just what he does. He finds a little gap, sticks
Yeah,
a knife
he
in, and then
sticks it and he
twists,
tries to come out
twists
quick,
it,
like,
twists
he
it,
didn't
pulls
say
it out.
what
And
he
goes,
got.
there's blood everywhere. I don't know. Somebody call an ambulance.
So no, but what is it about? Like, this is the left of stage, this is the front of stage.
No, so like, for example, when we did stand up, I did an essay on Eddie Murphy.
Legend.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
Legend.
so like we had to pick a comic and we had to write an essay about one of their journey in comedy. So I did Eddie Murphy. So I had another module.
So what you got? Eddie Murphy, born in...
No, because it's not
Quote, I've got an
autobiography,
ice
okay?
cream. I've got a quote from Delirious.
It was
1986.
about his
Yeah.
Delirious show.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? So-
masterclass.
The
Yeah.
homophobia on display in this particular...
He would have been cancelled. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, but it just depends on what we're studying, and just sometimes they'll give you an essay question, or you have to pick an essay question based on what we've learned. Or
So hang on, for your research, you got to just watch Delirious.
well, I watched Delirious.
Yeah,
Other
many
people had to
times.
watch
Yeah. But
whatever
you
they had
could
to
watch
I had
that.
to
Like,
research
hey,
Eddie Murphy.
I'm researching, bruv.
Yeah, like shut up, I'm watching Eddie Murphy.
I'm doing work, man.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Do you still keep in contact with a lot of the people that you're on your course with you?
Not really. A couple of them like will pop up and say like, "Oh, well done."
What are they doing now?
One's acting. One of them works for my agency.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. For my and my.
That's mad. I'm doing your dream. See what you could have been.
No, don't do that. No, because not everyone wants to be like in the. Do you know what I mean? Some people want to just be involved in the industry. So yeah, that was interesting.
So acting, writing as well, maybe. Would you
I'm
write
writing
TV
at
stuff?
the moment. I'm writing my show at the moment. So that's great.
What, like stand-up show or?
No, sitcom.
Oh,
Sitcom.
is it?
Can you
Yeah,
tell
man.
us a little bit about it?
No,
Okay.
not until it's. I don't know.
A lot of your content I've seen revolves around your life. So would it be fair to say it's that direction?
Yeah, like loosely based. I feel like the people around me have been through so many interesting things, and there's just a lot of things that I don't see on TV that I see on my everyday life, and I feel like it would be really interesting to kind of bring that.
Make sure you change the names enough though, yeah?
Yeah,
Don't
no,
be
I
like,
will. My
instead
mum
of
was
Jamal
like,
Jermaine.
don't you dare make me this. And I'm like, it's not. I'm not writing you, okay? I said loosely based, all right? Please understand.
Why have you drawn me as a crackhead? Why am I a crackhead? There was money. There was food on the table.
in the
There's
fridge.
food on the
Okay.
table, yeah.
No, but yeah. So writing, acting, comedy, man. Just directing. I'm just trying to see how far I can take.
You want to
it.
do films in that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Heavy, why not?
We all
Yeah, why
have
not?
big
Do you know what I mean?
dreams. Big dreams.
I feel like if your dreams don't scare you, you're not doing them right.
Okay, motivational.
Okay. Let us know. We'll play the music, you know.
Yeah, we'll play the music. A motivational speaker them.
No, I think it's important because I think when I first started in my career and I was telling people that I want to do this by next year, I want to do this in 2 years.
Yeah.
They were saying, "Oh, all right, there's a lot of people ahead of you," but so like, do you know what I mean? Like you've only just
Fuck
started,
the
like
naysayers.
And I think it's so important to be around people that are as adventurous as you. And I might not accomplish that in 2 years, but at least I know I've got my head set on it. And when I do,
But also, you don't realize how young you are. Like
Yeah.
25 is nothing, especially in comedy.
yeah.
Like you've still got a marriage and a divorce to go through.
How God forbid.
This is for content.
No, for
You
content.
can-
No,
Yeah,
do you know
you can
what?
write it.
Everything that I actually go through, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna write this down.
Yeah. But you know what I mean, innit? I'm saying
Yeah,
that flippantly
yeah.
as a joke, but like there's lots of, you'll have a lot more reference points as you get
Yeah,
older.
yeah. There's
So
so
you'll be
much.
like, and plus with the years of experience that you build up, you'll be like, oh, I could do that way, and I could do
Yeah,
that way,
yeah.
right? And I can write about this subject in a new way, which is all very exciting, especially when you're good from a young age. It's like, fucking hell, man, I hate you.
I think it's pressure though, because like, even when I'm writing now, if a joke isn't as funny as I'm just like, shit,
But
man,
that's
I'm not
good,
putting it
though.
in. Yeah, I know, but it's just sometimes I'm like, I
High
don't know if the rest of this hour is gonna be as solid as this 30 minutes. It's really like I'm just like,
Crowd
oh.
work. I'm not joking.
Crowd work makes me so nervous, and I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, man, I get so nervous. to
I
talk
was
to
like
people.
that at one point.
I think everyone is. Everyone keeps telling me like it will come with time. I'm like, I ain't got that motherfucking time.
Try and we'll talk about this off.
Yeah.
Me trying to get.
I've got a quick one. Like last time I saw you guys on stage together, you crowd worked somebody so hard that they left.
Oh yeah.
You did it as well. I think everyone got stuck into it. There was one guy that was there with a
There's one
girl.
guy called Nathan.
Yeah.
I didn't get onto Nathan. It wasn't me. It
No,
wasn't
do
me.
you know?
No,
I
you
think
did.
you were one of the people like, is Nathan here? No. Yeah, he's gone. Fuck Nathan. Kept it moving.
Yeah.
I
He
don't
left.
recall. Yeah, I don't remember. So
I cannot confirm or deny.
I can't. Yeah. I think it's quite funny, but I think crowd work videos are ruining stand up, but that's a different thing.
Really? I'm seeing a lot of them on my timeline, but I don't know if it's because I'm starting to like mingle and know
Yeah,
comedians that I'm
yeah.
getting fed a lot
you'll
of
see it
sponsored.
more because more comics are like, how do I
Bust online.
get my stuff out there without me using my material? And crowd work is just it's the thing that makes the most sense, isn't it?
But it's just.
Is it because it's throwaway material?
yeah, it's just
Well, it's not even material. It's just.
yeah. Talking to people and it's
Yeah.
funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's getting to that stage where people go, "What do comedians do? Oh, they ask for people's jobs, and how long they've been together."
Oh my god, that is it. What do you do? Oh wow.
How long have you been?
Oh shit.
I'm a fireman.
Oh yeah. How long have you been
Wow.
together? And whatever they say.
Yeah.
5 years. 5 years, everyone. Yeah. Oh shit.
You're
Give them a
already
round of
working,
applause. Give them a round
Oh,
of
shit.
applause.
you're
Yeah.
already working it
man.
out. There you
Yeah.
go.
Do you know what's funny though? People don't respect comedy in it, right? And I noticed that. So like, I was chatting to some people last night at a party, me and Kae, and they're like, "So have you ever tried it?" And I know like 9 out of 10 people be like, "Yeah, man, I fucking think I could kill it." Because when I'm watching you guys, I'm like, it looks effortless, but I have so much respect for the craft. I'm like, there's no way that I can come up on stage and be like, "Yeah, I got hot 5."
It's so
No matter what.
the amount of people that I talk to and they're like, I could do that. I'm funny. My
But I
friends
feel
tell
like
me I'm funny.
I feel like people do that with women a lot more than
Yeah.
they do men. Yeah, and I
100%.
find that disgusting because I'm like, you wouldn't say that to me or
Never.
Babatunde or like, do you know what I mean? Like, but you'll say it to a woman because you think
You
can-
must be
yeah,
able to
fucking
throw a joke
idiot.
better than me. It's
fucking
it's
idiot
hilarious.
twats, bruv.
Twats.
Yeah,
wow, you
twats.
went for a strong swear word there.
Yeah, that was
Twat.
English.
Yeah.
Do you-
That's one of my
twat.
favorites.
You
That's one of
twat.
my favorites.
Yeah, when Americans fuck it up and call it twat.
Twat. Yeah, twat.
Twat.
On Succession, when fucking Kendall was calling someone a twat,
Hey,
I was
I
like,
haven't
"Bruh,
watched it yet.
It's
We
all
need
right.
to-
It's not
No-
got
no spoilers.
Kyrah, yeah?
Yeah.
Wait,
Get into that.
I'm
Get into
going to. Everyone's like, oh, it's
which
sick,
one are
I
you
need
on?
to.
Which episode are you on?
I haven't started yet.
Oh my word!
Do you know what? I've just watched Invincible. Okay, I'm catching up with Bridgerton. There's so many things
Oh,
happening
shit.
right now.
Invincible.
Have you not watched Invincible? Oh, my
Invisible? No,
days.
I've watched.
Invincible.
I've watched the new
The Boys.
Bridgerton,
Oh.
the Queen Charlotte story.
Is it good?
That's what I'm watching right now.
Can I just say, yeah?
Go on.
Am I the only one that gets weird watching sex scenes? Like,
I
I'm
was
like,
talking about my friend. I was talking to my friend about this the other day. It depends on the sex scene, but I do feel like people are
forcing it.
I don't think sex scene isn't always needed.
Thank you.
I think there are a lot of shows where it's not needed, but I think now because society has reached a point where sex is all a lot of people care about, and they know that to keep a lot of people interested, you need to have a banging sex scene. And now they're trying to out-sex each other.
Yeah, but listen, yeah, not everything. Like you said, yeah. Does this add to the plot?
Yeah, 9 times out of 10.
Do
no.
you remember Power?
Oh,
Right?
mate.
Power. Randomly, it'll be like, yo, we need to get a drug shipment, but first, let me fuck you on this table. Like, it's like,
But didn't Game of Thrones spoil that though? Because there was bare fucking going on in Game of Thrones randomly.
but
like,
why?
Everyone was just fucking everyone.
Yeah,
Like,
but
brothers,
why are they
sisters,
writing
uncles.
in sex scenes randomly? And but like you said in Game of Thrones, it's like, well, oh my god, like we've gone 5 minutes without a sex scene. Quick, fuck your dad. Like, do you know what I mean?
I know a lot of people that watch that show and just like, yeah, man, it's just a show. But I'm thinking, nah, you like to see titties and bum and ass, everything bouncing around. That's what
do you know
watching
what? Game of Thrones, some of the sex scenes added to the plot, but a lot of them didn't. But I didn't mind as much with Game of Thrones because I feel like it was reflective of the time they were living in. That's all they did. Do you know what I mean?
All right.
To be fair, there was nothing else to do.
There was nothing
There was no
else to
TV.
do,
There
right?
was no Game of Thrones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
You might die.
Yeah, you
So
might
you know
die.
what?
You might as
Cholera,
well.
so
Do you know what I
dysentery,
mean?
whatever. All
Yeah.
of
The Black Plague. I don't know what was around.
But no, but like genuinely, like when I see sex scenes as well.
I was thinking, so yeah, might as well fuck your sister. Imagine that mindset.
The Black Pig is here.
Yeah.
Quick, fuck your sister.
Quick.
No, but I look at a lot of sex scenes and I'm like, yo, like, does this need to be 5 minutes long?
Yeah.
Like in Bridgerton, them sex scenes are long, and I'm like,
They're long.
forward. Especially, I was on a plane watching one of the episodes, and I was like,
But you know what with
Skip,
Bridgerton,
skip,
I feel
skip,
like a lot of their thing is the chemistry between the characters, and I feel like they use the sex scenes to show the chemistry between the characters.
Yeah, but
there are a lot.
all you need to do is show them kissing, and it fades to black, right? And then we get to the.
But people want to see the sex scene. You're like, this is you, right?
Yeah.
But as a whole, society, they want to see. They're
not getting enough in
They
it.
want to see.
What?
they wanna-
Bridgerton's got back shots?
No,
No, because I was
no,
thinking it was like, oh, je t'aime. But if you're telling me it's like,
Oh, je
get the
t'aime.
fuck out of that.
No,
It's like that.
No, there are back
Turn it into
shots.
carnival. What
There
is
are.
going on?
There are.
He said, nigga, that's not happening in Bridgerton at all.
It's more like
You said back shots.
Dagadat.
Dagadat. Oh, please. Dagadat. Oh, yes.
It's like you're the air I breathe. You know what I mean? And you're like, really? Say it again.
Alright, I don't watch Bridgerton, but I might have to find out now.
You need
Still,
to, man.
yeah,
The first, I think there's
Really?
the most sex scenes in the first season.
Okay. Because there's like a whole part of the internet for sex scenes, isn't it? So it's like,
Porn?
yeah.
Oh,
That's what
right. I don't know
yeah,
why
yeah.
you didn't just. there's a whole section.
But
of the
do you know what it
internet
is?
for porn, guys.
Because I think with Bridgerton, it's like
That's like mad timid, isn't it?
it's a
There's
lot
whole
more.
part of it.
It's a lot more like the romance of it in it, and I think the
Yeah.
romance turns on women a lot more than the.
Yeah.
Is it sexy watching a sex scene, both of you guys?
I find it awkward as fuck, bro.
I don't find it sexy.
I think-
Especially if you're watching something with people. I'm like, bruv, skip this.
But I wouldn't watch Bridgerton with people. First of all,
Yeah, I'm saying I'm on a plane. It's downloaded
Oh,
on my
yeah,
iPad.
yeah.
I'm like, skip. Turn the
I think
brightness
it
right down, bro.
depends. With Bridgerton,
person next to you eating some peanuts going, hey, yeah, that's kind of
I
mad,
actually
you know,
had to
bro.
turn my phone away on the plane because I was
Yeah.
watching it and the sex scene came up and I was like, these are gonna think I'm watching porn.
Yeah.
But
On the
that's it,
plane.
innit? And
Yeah, no.
Just
But
don't have it, man.
I think it depends. Like, I think for women it might be different because they're watching it and they're focusing on the romance. The way, like, a lot of women have realized that they love words of affirmation now, and like the way.
my
Do you know what I mean?
God.
But it's everything. It's not just the sex scene.
I
it's
hate
the romance and the sex scene, and women are like,
Yeah.
oh wow. Do you know what I mean? You lot aren't doing that. You lot
I
aren't telling me
hate
I'm the air you breathe.
I hate the
You lot
fake.
aren't-
Come on, if a man
You
said
lot
that
aren't
bar, if a man
romantic.
barred you with that, would that hit home?
Ah, listen, there was a line. What did he say? You were the bane of my existence. But like he said.
Oh,
but like
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
And I said,
Yeah.
excuse
He
me.
said, you were the bane of my existence, and then what?
But it was like you were. It's along
Google
the
it.
lines
Just
of,
right. You are the bane of my existence, and I think the
Bridgerton.
reason I
And-
open my eyes or some shit like that.
and the reason something sir.
Yeah.
And I
So,
said,
I'm sorry. hey, this Bridgerton sounded all right, you know.
honestly.
Yeah, that girl over this side, she all right,
In the
you know,
new one,
still.
yeah, they had there was some dance that happened, and they started playing Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
What's it? What was the
it,
song?
If I ain't got
You don't know my name.
Was it you don't know my name. I thought it was If I Ain't Got You.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was
Yeah.
If I Ain't Got You. Sorry, it was If I Ain't Got You. But they started playing it on the violins and the like
Yeah.
orchestra, and it was like. It
was beautiful. When I saw that.
I nearly teared up, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
Really?
First season
Yeah,
he did
yeah,
it with Ariana Grande. I said, yeah. It's my kind of show.
No, yeah, it was, and then like, but that song in general makes me.
Oh, you were the bane of my existence and the object of all of my desires.
Say that again. Say that again.
Yo, babes, I fucking hate you,
No,
but I
no,
want to
no.
fuck you still.
No, that's not.
That's what he said, what he said.
That's what we get now. I fucking hate you, but I love you so
Yeah,
much.
man.
Like, that's what
I
we
love you
get.
so much. I just want to punch you in the face.
Wait. You clocked onto something there. Man, them, if there's something you want to say, just convert it into Old English.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Maybe, yeah. Because it's the way you say things.
So
It's not
what?
always
How do you
you're
say
saying.
sit down, ponder cocky in Old English?
Please place your midriff onto mine. slowly.
No.
And then commences a 5-minute
I
fucking
think you need
sex
to
scene.
say something
He
like,
said slowly.
I can't wait for you to... I can't even.
You can't even in it. It's fucking embarrassing.
He can't do it.
Fucking
You
hell.
are the bane of my existence.
You are the bane of my existence.
And
the object of all my desires.
Are you
that is-
crazy?
they are bars,
That
though.
one there?
Yeah. What if a guy said that to you? What would you do?
Everything. I don't know.
She's like everything.
What's the DMs?
Everything is on
You're the bane of my
cards.
fuck off. You're the bane of my
Everything's on
fuck off.
the table.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
What was the
That
most?
is mad.
Have you ever been called smooth before?
Yeah, I think it's a really shit thing to say. You're
I think
smooth.
that's such a dead word.
It's dead,
man.
innit?
Oh,
Yeah,
how
you're
smooth.
smooth.
I don't know how I take it sometimes. You know, when someone goes, "Oh, you're smooth," and you're like,
Look at him. He said, I don't know if I like being called smooth all the time. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause the girl
When you think about it, when you get it on a daily basis, yeah, it's kind of hard, you know, bro.
"Yeah." I mean,
All right, I'm trying to think of a Bridgerton way how to say, all right, money bags. That's what I'm thinking. How would you say that?
they wouldn't dare.
the men in
Wow.
That's why
Bridgerton
there
would
isn't
have
a
done
word.
both, yeah.
There's no way to
Wow.
say that because the men wouldn't dare.
Even though my pockets swell, it's a pleasure for you to empty yours. I don't know. What do they fucking say that?
You know what?
Even
Have
though-
you been writing
do
on
you know what?
Bridgerton?
I was like, I'll buy you all lunch now. You're getting sandwiches and coffees on me, fam.
You are getting
Have you,
everything.
you've never watched it?
Nah,
That is
it's not,
crazy.
it's not for me. I have a finite amount of time and I'm a big nerd. So after Star Trek and then maybe another show like Succession,
Have you watched
I ain't got time for
Invincible?
everything. I've not watched Invincible. It's on the list though. I need to get it done.
I don't know where
But
that is.
big on
Where's
Star Trek.
Invincible? Netflix.
Invincible's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
What is
Prime
it?
thing.
Have you watched The Boys?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. You'll like
Oh, sorry, I have
Invincible.
watched Invincible, the first season.
Yeah, there's only one season.
Yeah, the first season. Yeah, the ending of that one.
Oh, what?
Okay,
Yeah.
chill out. Back
it's
to
good.
Bridgerton.
Kay's like, yeah, you know, nerd.
If you like The Boys, you'll like Invincible.
Do you know what I liked about? I like the boys, right? But you see my man's accent.
Which one?
The guy that's meant to be a West Ham.
The guy that talks like this.
Yeah, but then it sounds Kiwi.
He's supposed to have a shit accent.
Yeah.
That's how his character's written. And shout out to the nerd that tried to tell me it's some nerd thing. Nah, you're wrong. He's meant to have a shit accent. That's his character. So he's meant
Why?
to. That's why someone says to him like, Jack Craig goes to him, oh, like you sound like an Australian or whatever. Do you even sound British? He's meant to sound like fucked up.
I think
And
they
I think
added
he's shit
that
at the
in
accent.
after everybody said
Do you
this is
reckon?
a shit accent.
I really liked his voice. I found it funny.
He sounds like he's taking.
Yeah, fuck off.
He sounds like he's watched a lot of fucking yeah.
He's like 7 times
Yeah.
I've seen you, and you're like, that's
Sounds
not
like
a
he-
West
sounds
Ham.
like he watched like
Sometimes you
Lock,
have to
Stock
let
and was like,
accent
that's the
slide,
accent
man.
done. Yeah.
Wakanda, I let the accent slide. What did he say? The has been stripped away. I said, which accent was this? Which region did this
The
come
king
from?
is speaking now. I
Like
was like, whoa.
And all the
The
directors
strength
are like, yeah, fantastic.
of
yeah,
the
yeah.
black
The Black Panther.
Panther.
Did you like the second Black Panther?
I did like it.
You didn't love it.
I didn't love it, but I loved the story. Do you know what I mean? I was annoyed that he didn't die. Because there's no way you can come and kill my mum and survive.
Okay.
Yeah, that pissed me off. But I really appreciated that.
I had my whole.
I thought it was really sweet.
We did a deep dive into this when it first came out. I thought it was a bag of shit. But that
Oh
was,
right. Like I do you know what it was? I appreciated the fact that it was more just a tribute to Chadwick, and I just found it quite lovely to watch.
I hear that. I
Yeah.
just didn't like the fact that the French came into your ends and you went after some person of color in Mexico for no reason. The actual colonizers came and you were like, do you know what? Let's hit a little village under the sea.
Well,
But they came first, though, didn't they?
Yeah, but do you see where I'm coming from? Instead of both of them to go, let's just fuck up.
The people them.
Like it was like,
But then he violated, man. He took it too far.
yeah, but also like, who's flying with just wings on there? Like, he had like the Big Sean Adidas on the whole.
Not the
man
Big
said the Big Sean Adidas, you know.
Yeah,
Boing.
you know
I'm going
Yeah.
to lose it.
You know, those. Do you remember those Adidas trainers with the wings on?
Yeah, I do. I remember the people who were audacious enough to wear those.
It was.
Those were real.
Yeah.
It would.
With wings on it.
They had wings on the Adidas trainers, right?
I might be making this up. Were they like Velcro on, or they were adjustable?
No,
or something was on
You
them?
would either get like it'd be like a fat gay guy from like you'd see him in Soho, and you know the kind of one I'm talking with the big glasses on that would wear something like that with a tight pair of jeans on and that, or you would get like a middle-aged black man that's still single that thinks he's cool. Wearing those were the kind of group that was the cross section of society that wore.
Do you think
those
that's what the marketing
kids.
team sat down and thought? Is that what you thought, Kay? They sat down like, that's who we
that's
need
who I
to aim
need.
for.
Yeah, like you know,
That's
like they
exactly
core
saw,
market.
like you know what I'm talking about. You know, like the 45-year-old
Yeah. Dad.
I disagree, but I think.
Why did you have a
pair? No. Yeah. The reason I have Ford pairs, right, was I think that kind of trainer is for people that have more money than fashion sense. You know, people that have all
kids
the
and then the people that
you know people that have all the right stuff, but it just don't work because it's clinical, innit?
The man that just Balenciaga.
They saw Jason Derulo wear it, and then they went, "Yo, this is what the kids them wear." Like,
yes,
why
young
made
Jamaican people. Yeah,
why
the third target audience. They're like, we need Jamaicans.
No, because I said
why don't they kill them wear? Like, when you even made it sound like. I don't even know what that was. The shoulders.
Kyrah, we've got to step into our Patreon episode, Kyrah, which is where we're gonna get into the real talk, yeah.
Okay.
But before we do that, can you let everyone know where they can find you? Yes. And where they can see all your clips and such.
On road.
You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at It's Kyrah Grey. Yeah. I do have a YouTube channel, it's Kai TV, but I've been very inactive. It will come. It will come. I'm in the process. We're coming.
A lot of the guys are watching this like, yo, what's your Insta again, though? Say your Insta again.
Yeah, what's your Insta? Because you are the bane of my existence. But man, I would desire that you're the object of my desires.
You know they'll be dumb. You are the subject of my...
What?
I desire you.
Yeah, the subject of my design.
That's so funny.
You're the subject of my designs, but the bane of my Batman.
To my Batman. So that's where they can find you, yeah? And the acting that you been doing, is there going to be some more stuff we're going to see you acting in?
Yeah. Hopefully soon, man.
Okay, cool.
I've got some things in the works at the moment. So when that comes out, you'll all be the first to know. Do you know what I mean?
She was Nines' sister.
I was Nines' sister.
Nice.
That whole thing. Nines followed me on Twitter ages ago. Didn't get a call.
Do you know who followed me on Instagram and I nearly fell on the floor? Movado. I said, yeah. I went downstairs and said, you lot don't matter anymore. Yeah? None of you lot matter.
I don't know. I can't remember who's followed me that made me have that reaction the first time, but I think it was like ex-footballers. Oh my God! Let's go into the Patreon.
Yeah. Oh shit! We've got to do some Patreon shouts before we get out of it. Actually, shout out some of the new people in the Patreon because otherwise we'll get.
I'll do the beatbox as we usually do.
We got music, K. Don't worry, bro.
So like we
Come
usually do.
Get out of here, K. I got a random tune. All right. Shout out to Adela, yeah? Shout out to Junior.
You're ruining the beat.
What's up with K, man?
What is going on?
I love it, right. All right, shout out to Adela. Shout out to Junior.
It's a Mario.
That's all right, innit?
It's a Mario. Woohoo!
Shout out to Samed, shout out to Claire, shout out to Goobzilla91.
Woohoo!
All of you guys join us on the Patreon.
Artemis Partasidis, Oliver Kier, Aaron Johns, Diego Bo.
Yeah, shout out to all of you guys, man, that have joined us on the Patreon.
Diego Bo.
And are involved in getting all the early video stuff, all the early episodes and no ads. We're about to do that with Kyrah right now. We'll also, should we talk about the party you went to as well?
Yeah, go on in.
All right, peace. All right, in a bit. Also, get tickets to Kae Kurd's tour.
Yeah, kaekurd.com, please.
Get tickets, man.
Please.
Get them tickets.
Please, I need to feed my dog.